Hello everybody, welcome back to your favorite YouTube channel, KeegFam. Today we are making Christmas trees out of a cedar picket, just like our planter boxes. So let's get into it. Alright, now we're going to cut this board into 4 pieces, 1.25 inches. Good. Alright, now for the next step, you only need 1 of these, so... Alright, so let's head to the miter saw. Alright, so our first cut needs to be at 60 degrees. So the miter saw doesn't go that far. So to make a 30 degree or a 60 degree cut, I first needed to make a jig. So I cut it at 30 degrees. Put this board on it, that way I can hold it straight. I line up, slide it in a little ways. And cut. So that is a 60 degree angle. This 60 degree angle is going to match up with another 60 degree angle, and then they will perfectly mesh so that you get a nice top with no end grain. Next step is to cut the piece of board off. Cut it at 30 degrees. So to measure this next cut, it needs to be 3.5 inches from this corner. Line it up. So now that perfectly matches up with the top piece of our tree. Next we need to make these pieces of the trees. These are each 30 degree cuts. I have an extra one laying around. Matches up like this. So this is the piece that we need to make. I'm just going to trace this with our 30 degree angle. And we need 4 of these. Okay, and then we need another one of these with the 60 degrees. Back at the carpet table, we can make our 2 lightning bolts, which are these 2 sides. So pointy, and you go down, down. We'll just make them both. So that's what they are. Obviously this is not very accurate, so I made a jig. You line up your top with another piece, and then this piece nicely slides in right there. Glue and nail. Alright, so I'm going to do that now. Air's coming through. Just a little bit of glue. Smear it around a little bit. That's what this t-shirt is for. That is a perfect angle for this. The air nailer. Yep, that's really nice. So that is one section. Now I need to throw another one on there, which lines up with this other piece that just happens to be right there. Alright. 1 lightning bolt. Now I'm just going to do the same thing. Glue, nail, repeat. Glue, nail, repeat. Okay, so now we have the top of our Christmas tree. So we just need to put that together. And what do you know? The last piece works perfectly. Fits right there. So, glue, nail, repeat. So I want these outside nails to sit into the wood a little farther. The rest of our nails ended up on the inside, so they don't matter as much. line up the nail set, and smack. That should be good. So that's it. No, it's not it. Still gotta add the bottom and that little piece, which I forgot to talk about earlier. There's no jig for that because you just slide it in. I'm going to measure, line it up, and cut. Just like that. Now we need a little bottom piece. This piece doesn't really depend on anything else because you just nail it to the bottom. So 2 inches. That piece will get nailed right there. We're gonna add some glue to both sides because once we nail one side, we won't be able to get glue in between here to nail the other, or to glue the other. So we need to do both at once. I want to avoid glue on the very edges because then it will leak out. If it leaks out, you can't completely get it off and it will be on the inside so you can't get to it. And the other side, 2. These ones didn't go in as far, so I'm gonna bump them in with the nail set. Now we just need to add our bottom, 5 inches. So halfway is 2.5. And this is 2 inches wide. Now we're gonna add some glue. Put it up. I'm gonna sit and pinch it for a second because this glue dries pretty fast, or at least sets pretty fast, so it'll help the wood stay in place while I'm trying to rearrange for the nail gun. Two nails, and that is your finished tree. Where's the other one? So then I haven't decided yet, do we just leave the trees like this? Or maybe we paint them. Paint like the front green. See what that looks like. But with these jigs, we can make these pretty quickly. Hope you enjoyed. Goodbye.